Hi everyone, I'm Simone. Thank you so much for watching my last daughter's birth video. I know it's pretty special and I'm very out there for a lot of people. I just want to express how much I really appreciate everybody who's ever written to me, messaged me. I feel very honoured that I got to share this birth video with so many people, and I'm sorry it's taken me 8.5 years to make this video of me speaking. As bizarre as it sounds, it was actually easier, much easier to put me naked on the internet for the whole world to see than actually speak. This for me is excruciating, and like honestly, it has taken me this long to build up the courage to do it. For anyone who's familiar with the Enneagram, if you are, I'm a 6, or I identify as a 6 with a 5 wing. So this kind of exposure literally makes me want to hurl. And I'm sharing that because I want people to understand that what others make look really easy, that we think is impossibly hard, that's true for every single one of us. And we all have our different values and gifts, and often what comes naturally and we don't have to think too much about or don't have to put much effort into, we discount that in ourselves, and then we compare ourselves to other people who do other things brilliantly, and then that's what we focus on. So for me, this kind of speaking, I know I'll get used to it, but this is my first video, so please be kind. Or not, I don't care. I mean, I had so many comments when I first had comments open on my birth video, that were positive, negative, everything in between, the whole spectrum. So I kind of actually don't care what people say. And the only reason I don't have comments on my birth video anymore is because it was taken down once, and when YouTube re-uploaded it, they disabled the comments and I just never reinstigated them. But one of the reasons why I am here to chat to you is because I've had so many beautiful people reach out to me over the years, either emailing me or Facebook messaging me, and a lot of parents sharing their own birth experience, especially after having watched my video, and that's a really common theme. I feel like, and it's important that I say, I didn't share the video because I'm like, oh, this is like how everybody else should do it. I shared it because I followed my own inner truth, my own inner knowing. It was my fourth birth, so I had a lot of experience around birth, and this is my second free birth. But it was just, I really wanted to inspire mothers and parents out there that it's so important to follow what you feel is absolutely true for you, whether that's your intuition, your deepest knowing, your heartfelt truth. And that's what I did. One of the common themes that I've had when people write to me is new mothers who have never given birth before and were really terrified of giving birth, and then they've watched my video, some of them more than once, and then they've gone on to have a really amazing, empowered birth that they weren't afraid of, and usually in a hospital. And that just makes me so happy. So thank you if I've given you any inspiration or courage. That just makes my heart so happy. And yeah, I have men write to me, sharing their own experiences. For some people, they've, like a lot of people, probably majority, have never seen a live human birth before, which is sort of when they watch the birth, they're like so amazed that they suddenly realize they have this kind of awakening of like, oh my goodness, I'm a human and I've never seen a live birth before, and I love it that they get to watch mine. So what I want to do is actually start a dialogue. I'd like to share a lot of the wisdom and experience that I've had over years, not just from being a mother of 4 beautiful daughters, but just my life experience. I'm a therapist, I'm an emotional therapist. I help people with their problems. I've been doing that for over 16 years. I work with anything and everything in life, especially trauma. So I am interested in a lot of diverse things. I've tried a lot of things. And yeah, I feel like people often write to me asking me questions, including questions about sexuality. So and I say sexuality because I think that sex and pregnancy and birth obviously are very, very connected. As one beautiful birth teacher says, that the energy that gets the baby in is the same energy that gets the baby out. So I think, like, I'm very fascinated with sex and sexuality. So that's an important topic. But yeah, so I would love you, if you have any questions, whether it's about the birth, about me, about child rearing, about pregnancy, or anything else, please comment below, and I will collect answers and speak on different topics and themes. And I would love to share with you. Feel free to always write to me with anything, any experiences that you have. I love reading birth stories. Love it. So yes, I think it's a really beautiful privilege to be able to share with you in this way. I don't have all the answers. In fact, I don't have any answers. I'm just another human muddling through life, as we all are. But what I am here for is to support you in finding your answers. That's my passion. That's my truth. My ability to live in my own freedom, to have learned how to follow my own inner knowing, to be in complete integrity with all parts of me. So, you know, when my mind's wisdom comes in, my heart's wisdom, my, you know, vagina's wisdom, you know, like my solar plexus, like just when all parts of me feel fully integrated, and I just have this really deep connected knowing, and I live by that truth. It gets me through life. I don't want to say effortlessly or even painlessly. I've had a lot of pain in my life, but it gives me the strength and the resilience, and it keeps my heart open. I have this deeply, deeply compassionate heart for all humanity, and so I'm here to support people in finding their own truth, and that doesn't even necessarily have to mean around birth. You might never give birth, but you've watched this video and you feel inspired, and so I'm here to support you finding your truth and living from that space, whatever it is. I am going to just briefly mention here, I will probably do a video on it at some point. Nick, the girl's father in the video, he passed away 6 years ago when they were 3 and 5. And so, you know, that's been a great tragedy for all of us. And I feel very emotional even now speaking it. And I'm not saying that because I want, you know, lots and lots of comments of sympathy, but just, you know, I think it's important that people know. And I just want to mention also that my 2 adult daughters, who were the older children in the video from my first marriage, you know, they very much miss him as well. And yeah, learning to live life without him has been one of those challenges. And I'm bringing this up again because death and life are not separate. I believe that the portal that brings birth, that bursts life onto this planet, is the same portal that also helps people depart this planet. And so they're not separate. Anyone who's given birth would probably feel that sense of, you know, you go into this like big open mystery where the line between life and death is just, you know, so thin. And so experiencing life and death and appreciating both of them and the sacredness around them has been a very big journey of mine. Not an easy journey. Giving birth, not easy either. But anyway, so that's all I have to say for my welcome and hello introduction. And I look forward to connecting you with any of you, all of you, whenever. And I just want to say thank you too, because I have like thousands, hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Considering I've never made another video, I really appreciate that. So thank you, everyone. Bye.